No, some warrior philosophers in this life.
To be a slave, kept under the thumb of the master, the bastard that made me hunt down my own kin. How did he do that, you ask? With the living scar you see on my cheek, this horror that takes no more than a song by Master Dearest to control my very souls. But now the tables have turned.
I broke my
shackles.
And when I finally find him, I will make the master sing a very different kind of song. Малайзия 1-2. Манасия. Нечестивый сайт. Нечестивый. Манасия 12. Малайзия. Нет, Малайзия.
Don't stare. How would you look after eons in some ghastly crypt? Your people are rather prone to death. Mine are not. Yet when I emerged from my completely unjustified imprisonment, I found them gone. Our culture forgotten.
Our culture forgotten.
Any trace of the world I knew all but obliterated. I must even hide my true face beneath an ever-shifting mask for fear you savages will attack me. That is how I wander this strange world. trying to uncover the truth about a history you primitive people never even knew existed.
Fine.
Once I was a crusader for the Divine Order. I pledged my life to Lucian the Divine. The war changed everything. He sent me to save the elves I grew up amongst. I arrived too late. Lucian ordered the use of death fog against the Black Ring,
Annihilating everyone.
annihilating everyone I once knew in the process. Now I'm a mercenary killer.
One is an infamous lone wolf, and my next target is none other than
Is none other than Lucian's own
own
son.
Fuck.
All my life I've been a performer, a musician, beloved and celebrated by all. But I have a secret. I'm also a playground for sprites and spirits and worse. The voice that rings inside me now is darker than any that came before. Almost caused a bunch of my fans to rip each other to pieces. But you can trust me. I've got this under control. Step 1. Find out who or what is trying to take control of my mind. Step 2. Make it sorry it ever tried.
I have it tonight. Славно.
Famed, of course, for my unique red skin and unparalleled skills as a general of the House of War, I, the Red Prince, was raised within the vast palaces of the fabled Forbidden City. I was destined to become the next emperor. But my ambitions suffered a bit of a setback when I fell from grace for cavorting with demons. Now, I'm exiled and hunted by assassins. But I assure you, I remain undaunted and as determined as ever to claim my rightful throne.
I used to be a slave, kept under the thumb of the master, the bastard that made...
Once I was a crusader for the Divine Order. I pledged my life to Lucian the Divine. The war changed everything. He sent me to save the elves I grew up amongst. I arrived too late. Lucian ordered the use of death fog against the Black Ring, annihilating everyone I once knew in the process. Now I'm a mercenary killer, one of the infamous lone wolves. And my next target is none other than Lucian's own son.
Just thinking about someone I used to know.
I used to know.
My cousin,
The
the Queen, in fact.
I tried.
Tyrant. I tried to stop her, but things don't always go according to plan. She cast me out to a forgotten island and made short work of my allies too. Lucky for me, I was able to commandeer a ship and began a new life for myself out on the high seas. Aye, but I hear that the Queen is at it again, and there's something darker behind her madcap schemes this time. If I don't stop her,
something dark
I don't know who will.
Oh, don't stare. How would you look after...
Delícia. Living armor. Let us pick up a living armor. Living armor. Lockjaw. Modelage. Oh, finished. Listen to the origin story.
happened like I knew
like
it
I knew it would.
A single drop of
A
source
single drop of
magic.
source magic.
And like flies to
Flies
honey,
to honey.
the monsters swarmed.
Roar.
The rebel panicked.
And rebel
The
panic.
carnage
Carnage
began.
began.
And the magisters pointed their
Magisters
fingers
pointed
at
their
me.
fingers at me.
Just as I'd
I
planned.
planned.
I was shackled
It was
and
shackled
collared
and collared
and sent to Fort
and
Joy.
sent to Fort Joy.
I'd come here to kill
And
Godwoken,
to kill Godwoken.
but instead I
Godwoken.
became
Instead
part
I
of their
became part
story.
of their story. Part of their story. Not bad. On the second part.
The things I do to complete a contract.
My, these smelling salts are strong stuff.
No associates. In fact, he seemed quite averse to spending time with the others. That can't be natural.
Oh, where did I leave my calipers? Ah, you're up. Yes. Looks like that collar fits you snugly enough. Nice bit of work, even if I do say so myself. Yes, this is a rare kind of magic.
I'll need to write to headquarters.
There. Not too tight, I hope. The collar, I mean. Oh, not to worry. Every dog has to get used to its leash. In the meantime, your next stop will be Magister William. All passengers have to be registered in the ship's manifest, and he's the chap in charge of the logs. You'll find him on the other side of this deck, in the officers' quarters. Dungeon? You have the gall to call my laboratory a dungeon? Oh, I'd be quite annoyed with you if you didn't look so honestly perplexed.
It seems as though there's a pattern. That can't be natural.
Index fingers pressed to her lips, she pauses a moment to give you a scrutinizing gander.
My word, you do seem a bit befuddled, don't you? Perhaps I was a bit too generous with that sedative. Oh well, I'm sure you'll soon gather your wits. Most likely. Eventually. In the meantime, all you need to know is that we're en route to Fort Joy. A new life awaits. And if you're a particularly good boy, perhaps a cure as well. An end to Source. For good. Why, for my peace of mind, of course. Why don't you try casting one of those Source spells of yours? See what happens.
Currents of magic surge inside you, boiling, bursting, then breaking, only to fade back into your soul like rain into the earth.
My, look at the concentration on your face. All will, but no result. There you have it, see? The collar's function. It neuters you, of sorts. Makes you unable to cast Source. For your own peace of mind, of course. Yours and the whole world's. You've been collared and you've been told. You've been collared and you've been told why. There really is no need for you to linger.
Bloody murder. Looks like someone's hit the Hall of Echoes a little early.
No indications of a struggle.
Behind the Magister, a bloodied mass lies in a heap. Gore and limbs lie at odd angles. You can't make out a face amid the mess.
There's been a murder. A sorcerer was killed by one of your own. Lucky you were busy getting your collar fitted at the time, or you'd be a suspect like the rest of them. Waters is investigating. She'll figure out who did it. Always does.
Associates. In fact, he seemed quite averse to spending time with the others.
What a well of knowledge this tome is. Dallas is such a dear lending it to me.
So what?